Hi, I'm Mark from L&M Small Engine. Today we work on a John Deere Gator XUV 550. It sat in their shop or shed all winter long and they wanted to start this spring. It turns over but don't want to run, so we'll check out the spark and check out the fuel system on the motor, so hope you enjoy the video. Okay, I pulled up the seat and the motor is sitting right down there. And I lifted the tail box up a little bit. And we got this big air box on the back. It smells like mouse piss really bad. But anyways, we gotta take this covering off. And I gotta take the side coverings off to get to the safety belts here. To unbolt this so I gotta take this back of the seat cover off so I can get to the top of the engine to get to the carburetor. So I'm not gonna bore you with taking all these doggone bolts out. I'll get this back of the seat off. These plastic covers off. Then we'll go back to filming again. Okay, I took all them torque screws out to get these side panels off so I can get to this seat belt, so I can get to the bolt for the back of the seat so I can take the air box off. And there's our bolt for the back of the seat rest right here. Get an extension, it looks like. I got two bolts off, and there still must be no two bolts on each side. This is kind of crazy. I'm gonna do the other side. Okay, now we can get this air box off. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. Look at that. That's a freaking mouse nest. Holy cow. Well, I'm gonna get some gloves on and clean that up. They probably used to use that as a toilet, and I'm sure the pee and everything ran right down into the intake on the carburetor. Oh, that is nasty. Hoofda. Look at that. Okay, I finally got everything off to get to the carburetor. And there's no pee or poop in there from the mice, but the gas smells really bad. So what I'm gonna do now, I'm gonna pump out. There's like a little under half a tank of gas. I'm gonna go ahead and pump it out, put fresh gas in there, and see what it does. If it don't run, then I'm gonna take the carburetor off. But the gas smell is kind of skunky. So I'm gonna drain the gas, put fresh gas in, and we'll be back. Okay, since I last videotaped this the other day, I put new gas in it, put new plugs in it, I cleaned the carburetor, and I tried starting it, and it wouldn't start. It's backfiring to the carburetor. So I did a compression test. The back cylinder has like 155, 106 in it, and this front cylinder has like 25, 30 in it. So we're going to pull the motor and see what's going on. And just since that time I did that, let's go to the back here. If you notice underneath, there's a pile of oil under there. So I don't know what happened. I'm going to take that motor out, see what's going on here. But I'm not gonna tape everything taking this apart. But I'll show you what I'm gonna do. This whole bar is all bolted in. I'm going to take this out, take off the cover for the muffler and unhook the muffler. Then this is a centrifugal clutch system on it. So I'm going to take the transmission and motor cover off and take the clutch off so we can get the motor out. But I'll take some video here and there when I'm taking this out, because you don't need to watch me taking like this frame out and stuff. That'd be kind of boring. But until we get the motor close to take the motor out, I'll just tape little bits and pieces. Okay, getting closer. Just gotta take the clutch belt cover off, finish it hooking the starter and stuff, and take the 4 bolts out to hold the motor in, and we should have it out of there. So we're getting closer. Okay, I finally got that motor out of there. Once it got to the motor, it wasn't that hard, but just taking everything off just to get to the motor. You know, I found a crack in the block on the old motor, so I had to run to John Deere and get a new motor. But you won't be able to tell till I get the starter off, but you'll tip it on its side right behind the starter back there. You tip it on its side, it leaks oil out of there, so. But the rod's still hooked up, so that's why I want to tear it apart, see what happened. Doggone mice did a number on this thing. Anyways, I went to John Deere, bought this brand spanking new motor here. And that wasn't cheap either. Like $2,500 this motor. There's a special tapered crank on it for the clutches. Anyway, we're working on this all afternoon. I'm gonna eat some supper here. I'm gonna start installing this new Briggs & Stratton engine in there. What I like to do before I put the new motor in is put the oil in it. So by chance you're hooking the wires up and something shorts out and it starts turning over the motor, at least you got oil in there, so it's not gonna ruin your new motor. That's just a little suggestion I have, but anyways, I got the oil in there. So now we're gonna go ahead and put it in that Gator now. Okay, got the motor set in there. Get these exhaust pipes put on, then we'll go ahead and mount the motor down to the frame, and we'll put the clutch back on and everything. Okay, got motor bolted in. I'm just finishing up the cover over the clutch and the cover over the exhaust pipes. And after that, just install the gas tank and the seat and everything, and we'll see if we can't get this bad boy running. Okay, I finally got the doggone thing in there. Took most of the afternoon. It wasn't really hard. It's just stuff that takes time, I guess. But yeah. This here is kind of neat, like a little dump truck, a little switch right here. Pretty neat. Well, there we go. We're going to start her up now. Yeah, just like brand new. Well, if you ever have a change of motor in one of these, I hope this thing helps you out. Anyway, I appreciate you watching. If you like my videos, please press the like button and please subscribe. You guys have a, well, good evening now.